It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Kansas City Royals.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark. The sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Rich Hill gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, when you think of Rich Hill, there's one thing you think of. Power curveball. Has one of the best left-handed curveballs in the game of baseball. He'll throw it early, he'll throw it often, and he'll throw it any time in the count. His velocity isn't that bad either. He can get it up to 93, 94, but when you walk up there in the box against Rich Hill, you have one thing in mind. Try to hit that curveball.
So stepping in, Jesse Winker. He will lead this one off today.
For the White Sox, the left fielder, number 34, Jesse
He's
Winker.
ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Moses. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Todd
At the plate, Todd Frazier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Taylor is there, two gone.
third baseman, number 13.
Up next for Chicago, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and one strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. White Sox down on just 4 pitches. It's the White Sox nothing. Royals coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Stepping in, Ken Moses. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Ken
Out in front of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. Ready with another 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Coming to the plate now, Johnny Layton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. One out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton is in pursuit. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit back up the middle. That's a hit, their first of the new season. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
There's a strike. Abreu stands at second with 2 gone. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. At the plate, Gil Garcia.
Leading off for the White Sox, shortstop, Gil Garcia.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. And the White Sox have their first hit of the season. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Gil Garcia has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Stepping in now, Steve Fisher, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Taylor is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. The relay throw on to first, a double play. Digging in, Rendell Gritcher. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Roberto Garcia, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Roberto Garcia.
First pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Now at the plate, Michael Taylor.
Batting sixth, center fielder.
Swing and a little blooper to center.
Taylor.
Buxton moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down. He'll get it into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Batting seventh, designated hitter.
Stepping up to the plate, Brendan Drury. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. In his career, Grandal has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here, but I would imagine he's seething inside as he hasn't given up a run this afternoon. Carlos Martinez enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Settling in now, Will Myers. Right over the middle, knee high.
Myers.
Called strike, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Royal strand a pair. Will move to the third with no score. And welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Kansas City as we get a nice shot of downtown there. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning.
Byron Buxton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first run of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
Stepping in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple, and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
So striding forward now, Charlton Thompson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago. So now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 34.
Riding in once again, Jesse Winker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. Layton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. White Sox on top, 1-0. Into the box, Ken Moses. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Ken Moses.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Ken Moses has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
No balls and 1 strike. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
In now, Jose Abreu as he rips it on the ground to second. The second for 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. It remains 1-0. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Todd Frazier, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Todd Frazier.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Myers going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Third baseman number 13.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. 0-1, here's the pitch. High and deep to right center. Back goes Taylor at the track. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Into the box now, Gil Garcia. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Standing in now, Steve Fisher. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for a hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Steve Fisher has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. He's set and the pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Myers is under it, and that ends the inning. White Sox pick up just the one. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the White Sox 2 and the Royals nothing. Leading off the inning, Roberto Garcia, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit down the line at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Center fielder, number 3, Michael Taylor.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Taylor, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez, he's 0 for 4. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Into the box now, Larry Morales earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Poor base running there, got him caught in a hot box between first and second, and they'll tag him out here at first.
Now batting.
Ready now for the White Sox, Charlton Thompson. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Myers is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 34, Jesse Winker.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jesse Winker. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And Todd Frazier on deck will have a chance to bat this inning. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A man left for the White Sox, but they're on top 2-0. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Yasmani Grandal.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's Will Myers. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. Winker is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready for another shot now, Ken Moses. First pitch on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. So digging in now, Jose Ramirez, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Short, hit hard, taken in by Machado. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Gil Garcia.
Now at the plate, Gil Garcia. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Steve
Coming to the plate now, Steve Fisher. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Takes this the other way to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Johnny Layton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Sent on the ground out to second. Thompson is up with it, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Grounded back up the middle. Thompson scoops it up, and they will get he's in there. A very close play at first, and it looks like we're going to see time called here as he looked to come up a bit gingerly after he hit the first base bag. But from all indications, it looks like it won't be enough to take him out of the ball game. Popped him up. Ramirez trying to get there, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Kansas City. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. White Sox on top in this one, but before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Barney Francisco is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Barney Francisco.
Digging in now, Rendell Grichuk. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The right fielder, number 15, Rendell Grichuk.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Hard hit towards center. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. So striding in, Byron Buxton. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, strike 1. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. That will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Into the box, Larry Morales. A quick glove at third, and there are two gone. Into the box now, Charlton Thompson. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. White Sox leave one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in now for Kansas City, Michael Taylor. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brendan Drury. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped him up. Garcia ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The catcher, number 9.
Digging in once again, Yasmani Grandal. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. He comes across to score, as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Here's Will Myers. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Jose Quintana is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Quintana's ready. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The White Sox lead this one 2-1. Leading off the inning, Jesse Winker, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Jesse Winker.
First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Taylor. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Abreu waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. First offering on its way. Shot toward right center. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he is in there.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Stepping in now, Gil Garcia. He swings and grounds it to short. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Garcia rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as it's now a 4-1 ball game. And he knew he was in trouble there as they just tag him out between second and third, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the White Sox 4 and the Royals 1.
Leading off for the Royals.
Ready now, Ken Moses. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ramirez is there. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
In now, Johnny Layton. Snap throw to first. Not in time.
No, he's safe.
Moses on at first, nobody out. Again to first, but he gets dirty and gets back to the bag. Another try to first, and he saw it coming that time, back in standing. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in standing. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Buxton is after it, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in safely to third as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. In now, Jose Abreu. He went down on strikes last time up. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
And there's one away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Strike one to start the at-bat. A man at third with one away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Striding in, Roberto Garcia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. Tyson Ross is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. A ball and a strike now. Ground ball left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Royals do strike for a run here on the RBI triple. On to the 9th inning now from Kauffman Stadium. It's the White Sox 4 and the Royals 2. Jose Leclerc enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. Here's Byron Buxton now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third. Buxton blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3. Ready for another chance, Larry Morales. First offering on its way. Hit in the air to right field. Myers is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. White Sox down on just 4 pitches, but they still lead this one 4-2. Stepping into the box, Michael Taylor. He'll lead it off against Tyson Ross. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Popped him up. Fisher in foul ground, but this one's out of reach into the home dugout. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here now the 2-2. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that's going to land foul. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. KC down to their final strike in this one. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And no one will get this one. He strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job.
His first. Rich Hill pitched well, allowed